Good morning, Shay. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will you please remain standing for a moment of silence? Okay, Shay, you may be seated. And now for SheaTV.
Good morning, Shay Scorpions. You're watching SheaTV, and it is Wednesday, November 4th.
Teachers, for those of you interested, there is a board meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Students, thanks to all of those who participated in our genre of the month for October.
And now it's time for the winners for the AR genre of the month.
Congratulations to the following winners of 100% AR quiz drawing for October.
Here are the spooky book selections these Shay students read.
Amber Christensen read The Ringmaster Secret from Ms. Jones's class.
Landon Frank read The Raven from Miss Bellicky's class.
Summer Only read The Shelter from Miss Bellow's class.
Nick Zahora read Cirque du Freak from Miss Reeves' class.
Marian Achondo read Wait Till Helen Comes from Miss Sansoni's class.
Kate and me read Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns from Mr. DeAustin's class.
And Malcolm McVean read Maze of Bones from Mr. DeAustin's class.
So Amber,
Landon,
Summer,
Nick,
Marion,
Caden,
and Malcolm.
Congratulations, and please come to the Media Center anytime during lunch to pick out your full-size candy bar.
For November, we will be featuring history. Select any historical book from AR that includes both fiction or nonfiction, as long as it is a historical book from AR. Will you be the next winner?
Take the quiz, earn 100%, and get your chance at a candy bar.
All the while, you'll also be adding up words to get to the millionaire status, where you earn a full-size candy bar and earn the chance to win $5 for every million words read.
The last day to turn in tickets for the history genre is Monday, November 30th.
Teachers, staff, and students, we love great book reviews. We'd like to feature your historical book recommendations right here on SheaTV Book Talk.
Please see Ms. Weber to be featured on Book Talk. Visit any day during I&E or send her an email.
Sunflower seeds. In a word,
no.
We are having a real problem with sunflower seeds on campus. Students are being disrespectful and messy, leaving seed shells everywhere. This also attracts birds, which leads to an even bigger mess with bird droppings. So students' sunflower seeds with shells are no longer permitted on campus.
You are permitted to bring no-shell raw seeds. If you have any questions or concerns, please see Mr. J.
And speaking of Mr. J, be sure to tune in at the end of SheaTV for historical moments with Mr. J. Just in case you missed it yesterday, we will be including it again.
And now for our favorite topic, lunch. Hungry? Here are your lunch choices for today.
Asian chicken and rice,
Pepperoni pizza.
fruit and cheese pack.
Now for the weather. Today you can expect scattered showers. Our cooling trend is holding nicely. We will reach the high of 71 degrees and a low of 50. I'm Hilda.
And I'm Hope.
Signing off. Make it a great day, Scorpions.
Wow, we are so impressed. Mrs. Hall and I just wanted to say congratulations to these new kids who have joined the Millionaires Club. We are so proud of you. Amber Christensen, Summer Only, Stephen Charlotte, Darren Root, and Benjamin Lake. Please come on down to the Media Center at any time to get your free candy bar. And congratulations to Amber Christensen. She won the $5 prize. So we hope many more of you will be joining us. Just keep reading those AR books. And remember that this month it's history or any historical novel that is...
Our club in Miss Jardine's room will be moved to today, Wednesday after school. There will be no art club on Thursday. Late buses will be available.
Hey, good morning, Shea Middle School. Mr. J here to talk to you about sunflower seeds. It's come to our attention that we've had quite a bit of sunflower seeds here on campus, and it's one of the things that we got to remember is we don't want food outside the cafeteria. We also don't want the sunflower seeds on campus because the shells not only make our campus look dirty, but they also encourage birds to come, and that leads to more problems. So please do the right thing and put those away. And if you see anybody out with them, just remind them that we're not using those on campus, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, Shea. Thank you. Good morning, Shea Middle School. Mr. J here for another episode of History with Mr. J. Today, I thought it would be good to talk a little bit about another unknown person in history, someone who's been forgotten, and kind of a story that you probably do not know. Most of you have heard of Paul Revere and Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, where he warned the countryside of the impending British attack on the colonists. What many of you might already know is that Paul Revere did not ride alone. As you learn in your history class, it's common knowledge that Paul Revere rode with Dr. Samuel Prescott and William Dawes. And if you've learned that story, you'll also learn that he was pulled over by the British and interrogated. But yet, of all the people that we know about that rode that night, Paul Revere is the one that stands out the most. And the reason for that is because of a poem written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And in that poem, and the poem begins by saying, "Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. On the 18th of April in 75, hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year." And so because of that poem, Paul Revere goes down in history as the man who warned us of the British coming in the American Revolution. But what you probably didn't know, and I want to talk to you today about, is that actually one of the most successful writers was a young girl by the name of Sybil Ludington, who was only 16 years old. Here's her story. A young American patriot, Sybil Ludington, is the female counterpart to the more famous Paul Revere. Her father was loyal to the British Crown until 1773 when he joined the rebel cause. He was quickly promoted to colonel and led his local regiment. Colonel Ludington's area of command was along the vulnerable route that the British could take between Connecticut and the coast of Long Island Sound. When British troops and loyalists attacked a nearby town, Danbury, Connecticut, in 1777, a rider came to the Ludington household to warn them and ask for the local regiment's help. At the time, the colonel's regiment was disbanded for planting season, and all the men were miles apart at their respective farms. The rider was too tired to continue, and Colonel Ludington had to prepare for battle. So he asked his barely 16-year-old Sybil to ride through the night, alerting his men of the danger and urging them to come together to fight back. Ludington rode all night through the dark woods, covering 40 miles, a significantly longer distance than Paul Revere. And because of her bravery, almost the whole regiment was gathered by daybreak to fight the British. After the Battle of Danbury, legend has it that George Washington even went to Ludington's home to personally thank Sybil for her help. Although Ludington never gained the widespread fame that Paul Revere did in America's history, she was honored with a stamp by the Postal Service in 1975. There's a statue of her by Lake Glenita in Carmel, New York, and there are historical markers tracing the route of her ride through Putnam County. Until next time, this has been History with Mr. J. Have a great day, Shea.